Welcome back. Oh, that's not correct. There we are.
I mean, it was fine, I guess. I don't need to be in the picture. I just need to talk. People care about the words, not the faces.
I am the voices. But guys, we're going to be transitioning over where Anthony Howe has managed to win his top 4 match, and so he's going to be facing Cyril in the finals now.
Yeah.
Another mirror match, but 2 really, really well-known players from around here.
Mm-hmm. It's a shame that the bat didn't win, and we got to see them.
I'm happy. I think
you know what? I'm not going to complain too much.
Bad games have been kind of blowouts, so I will say.
Yeah.
So it's like I like the more incremental kind of play style. I say this after
But
the
you
previous
say
game
that
ended.
as we watch
Cyril exterminate a man. Cyril look a man in the eye and go like, "Did they die?"
I didn't read it.
Yeah, it was a little anticlimactic with the when triggers are sacked, but it is part of the game, and it shouldn't take away from whether these players deserve to be where they are now.
Well, they're both at Worlds, right?
These are both very talented players.
Like
very
well-known community names as well.
And honestly, we're looking forward to seeing how this plays out. Maybe we will see a grade 2 game in this one.
Maybe.
Maybe we won't.
We'll
Who
find
knows?
out. Real.
It's all about what fate has in store. The die always cost a big 11.
Big number.
And
There you go. Best of luck. God, I love the Persona 5 sleeves from Weiss. They're so good.
Yeah. I've never played Persona 5. Never played Persona.
Missing out, man. Game's a banger.
Is it?
So good.
I might check it out. I have got 2 weeks off
Do it.
from holiday.
I know you're one of my favorite games of all time.
A lot of my time is going to be taken up by painting Warhammer models and playing more Vanguard. I need to stop sucking. I need to read what my cards do.
If you just cut Elvita, you don't have to worry about it. You only have a Longolf to worry about.
You know what? Maybe April was right, just about the wrong card.
You said the correct things about the wrong cards.
Yeah.
They're like, this card is ass. And I'm like, but this other card is ass.
This is a
ass,
card.
sir.
Yeah, it lost me a game because I didn't read it. My bad.
Maybe.
Stand up, Vanguard.
Oh my god, it's the same grade 0.
Was there ever a mirror in the anime?
I don't think so.
Never?
Don't think so.
Huh. I feel like that'd be really cool to see in the anime, actually, mirrors.
But then we'd have to stop pretending the cards are unique.
Are you dissing the anime?
No?
Oh.
I enjoy it. I can have a good time with it. I'll watch it.
Sure.
Brother, I fought my EP desires yesterday just so I can watch the new episode.
Yeah, that's very true.
New Watch to support on Tuesday, trust. The magical words. Draw 3. My beloved. Look at that hat. Well, those 3 queens.
Yeah, I think so.
2 queens and peaches.
Yeah, I think so. No, I was actually thinking, why does this grade 1 draw a card? Why do the Crash Makers also draw a card? It's a little much.
It's for premium, baby.
True.
You can't let her opponent go too much, Linus.
And here comes the Warden. Early aggression. Thinking, guard or not to guard?
Takes
Not
it.
to guard. Power is good. Needs trigger to pass now.
Yeah. But no
Can
guard
they
is
do
going.
it? Boom! Of course they can. Skill.
This is what it takes to be a Worlds player, baby. The power to will triggers into existence. If that was a crit, that would have felt
I was about to say,
bad.
if that was a crit, I would be...
Checks Elder Breath Judge? Checks Drug Bait on the Judge?
Okay, Shenry comes
It's like 2
out.
heads pop around the corner like, Like, you sure about that?
That's the crit.
Yeah,
They were just in the wrong order.
True. Charge 3.
How are you feeling about energy? Oh my god, huge.
What a god, just him. I know, I like the research. I would like to see more charge and cost effects with like awkward numbers. I feel like 3 is a bit. It's kind of like at that point it may as well be like gain 1 counter per turn and it costs a counter. Like it's. I kind of wish we'd experiment a bit more with like odd numbers.
Or just different numbers.
Yeah, sorry, that's what I mean. I don't mean like literally like 3, 5. I'm talking like not threes.
Yes.
Like 1s, 2s, 5s, 7, like
4s.
yeah, just like
10.
yeah.
Do you imagine something that would just energy blast 10?
Yeah, do something. Yeah.
And it was like some huge thing. That would be so. Oh.
It'd be like our new Mega Blast.
Yeah.
Like some. Because at first, like D hasn't really had like a Mega Blast substitute.
No.
Because like there's a lot of mechanics that are like pseudo other mechanics, but not really Mega Blast.
Yeah.
Though in fact that was like, always a community like mechanic. So.
I mean, like we.
Like they had the
Community,
cost,
like,
but-
named things,
yeah.
quite a few things, you know. Like Mega Blast and
Persona Blast.
Well,
No, the anime did
technically, Mega Blast was in the anime that as well, right?
I don't know. Can't remember.
I don't know.
It was
I'd
a
have
while
to
ago.
rewatch.
Yeah.
This is when I was like,
Let's see what Kamui does with Mr. Invincible.
yeah.
Might go. I can't believe we never got a D retreat for that.
Maybe it's coming. Maybe that's saving.
We never. If we got. I'm saying it right here. If we ever get a Mr. Invincible, Mr. Invincible encounter set, I will max rarity that deck, SIRs and everything. I will buy Springfest Elder Breaths.
Keep the cost the same.
I will buy Springfest Elder Breaths. Like you had to win us. Those like hundreds. I would buy those.
So no grade 2 game again. We're just riding straight up.
No, but we were talking about that earlier.
Yeah.
When we were like, you can't really afford to play that because like if you fall behind, you're now doubly behind.
I mean, again, I think it just depends. Like, if you have the like forwards and stuff, like you're allowed
but
to like
neither
do
of these
it.
builds are on it.
Are they not on forward and reverse
Ooh,
anymore?
I don't
They
believe
cut
so.
them completely.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
I don't think you can fit all of the restanders you need for if you're gonna run forward reverses.
Yeah, sure, I can see.
Oh, sorry,
that
I think
as
forward
well.
reverses come at the cost of your like wardens or like
Yeah, I guess.
Revoris or whatever it is that they're both running the grade 3.
Yeah, that'd be a Biloboris. Biloboris.
It's like spell. It's like BLI. It's like spelled. It's a Revoris or something.
The dragon. The
Dragon,
red
dragon.
dragon.
The dragon match.
Speaking of which,
Speaking of Red Dragon. Red Dragon! There you go, just gonna be drawing the card there.
yeah, Warden to get it back so that we can use it for stride cost.
Man, I love those tri-grid one spotters. They're so neat. Never punished. But if you close your eyes, almost feel. Losing the Genkai can be kind of rough, actually.
Yeah.
So it's like you're losing 10k on every dominate at that point.
I mean, yes and no. I feel like it
And a 10K booster.
it is rough to lose it. But
I grumble.
yeah, but there are also other high value targets as
Sure.
well that feel just as bad. And like, sure, losing the Genkai originally sucks, but like the later on the game goes, like
It's the fact he hasn't had his first stride
important,
yet.
yeah.
Because yeah, the fact that this deck can play such a conservative turn
Yeah.
and still apply so much pressure is insane to me.
We're going to defense him or OT back as
He's
well,
going
so
to
we
check
can
in OT.
reuse it.
Yeah, but I think he's going to check OT.
No, he already drew it as well.
He was going to check it again.
Oh,
He's
that
gonna-
would be crazy.
Yeah, just check a second one. No, whatever, man. I don't make the rules.
This is kind of like a nothing turn, to be honest. Like, sure, he pushes him to 4 here, but like... It didn't really accomplish that.
I don't think this turn you ever do put. I think you're trying to save for the first, what's it called, turn?
Pro turn.
I think.
Yeah, sure, but I mean, like...
Because like on that hand, you're trying to save the clapback. Because the thing is, doing a big turn that gives your opponent all the resources in the world doesn't super matter if they just climb back and take out the game, right?
Oh.
I mean, it's okay, you just take it back. It's not too bad.
Yeah, but it's not ideal again. Like, I'd rather be using draw
Yeah.
strikes, you know? Like. Has the community come up with actually like a name for these like stride footers?
Unfortunately, I think we kind of just took the habit of calling them all cycles, but they're not. So we need to find a name for them. I just call them like grade 1 stride, like ditch fodders, but they're not. They're not the ditch fodder. They're like.
No, because they like replenish themselves.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know. Replenish just feels like a bad name.
Someone with like quippy names.
Someone with a creative bone in their body, please.
Sort it out for us. A Furai and a Sakie and a Warner. And the ladder. The ladder is huge though. Ladder matters a lot here.
Yeah, it just means that like Anthony's clap back, quote unquote, is so nothing.
Yeah.
Because the thing is, Anthony's clearly setting up for a big turn where he can use his Mukuro, but then Cyril just going no, delay that by a turn, which gives him so much room to breathe. Because it means that like Anthony is going to not be able to draw nearly as much, so this push turn actually achieves a lot more. Do you reckon there's ever a world where Anthony just spends a turn trying to get rid of Furai? Because like realistically, like depending on his drive check, Cyril's a lot more in like kill range than Anthony is. So I feel like Anthony can spare the turn to just try and clear the board a bit.
No, I think honestly, I think there's a world where you can just kill. It's just like it depends if Anthony has the pieces to do so. Like if he has like Esperidion,
like a lot of triggers.
Yeah, but all it's missing is all it's missing is an Esperidion.
They're not running it.
They're not?
No. Neither of them is running it. They're in the same list.
I feel like Esperidion should be in these decks.
We saw one of them today, but the issue is it feels like a lot of dead cards. But I feel like throwing before is like there's an argument for it. But I don't know.
Surely there's space for it.
Maybe. I feel like the water needs into the same space though, which is the trouble.
Yeah. OT break again.
Let's check heal. Oh, okay, heal is
yeah,
cute.
Now I think after
huge.
checking the hills, you should be like chasing down these Furais and these Sekies.
Yeah, because like now you're not killing.
Yeah, now he's no longer in like.
Like I don't think going crit is like a win con you play towards here. I think it's too early. Front, that's pretty big. Front is indeed huge. Third, another critical.
Just better, honestly.
Just a better player. The triple trigger coming out.
We're going all onto the Furai as well.
Well, yeah, the Furai is going to be the biggest swing here, right? So like I think you just try and go for it.
Yeah, but I'm sure there's.
Furai is what, 55?
Yeah. I mean, it's just OT guard again. So.
Is there ever a world where Anthony goes to 3 or 4 just so he can try and heal down? Because he's seen a lot of crits, but a lot of heals. Like from Anthony's perspective, not like. Because if this card to guard is like you're looking at 3-4 triggers from hand, like my god, like do you really want to give him that?
No, it's just the OT. It's just a 1-card guard.
Yeah, but the OT at this stage is like a perfect guard, right? So like that's like the second best option, I feel.
Yeah.
But then you also turn your own heals off, which I mean you can still very well check, right?
Yeah, that's very true. I can see arguments for it. It also like denies like other heals from
Cyril, yeah.
Yeah.
Because right now Cyril's in a position where he can just take damage and just stay where he is if he heals.
Yeah.
But in fairness, that also puts you in the position you want to put Cyril in. So it's like you're also now the onus is on you to heal. So I also don't like that position for you.
Yeah.
But if he has ladder, I think he maybe get away with it. But it hard depends. Hard depends on his hand.
He's committing the cards, so
Yeah.
that's
Was it
not
45?
That's not enough.
Yeah, it's what 55 to what?
It was
13,
48,
48.
so it was number 10.
Yeah, just 13. There you go. But a very important hand knowledge for Cyril here, unfortunately. Energy charge 3. Has he got a Blue Vorus to get rid of?
No, No, but he does have a 2 and a 1. Yes, so at least like the 1 will get like the second.
Yeah.
It's fine. You're just going into this again. Just CB1 just to flip, get some more crest scaling.
Yeah, Seke to hand. But if you
honestly.
just flip. You just flip for nothing.
Depending on what the hand is, maybe you commit like 1 Sekie and chase this Furai.
Yeah, because your front row is plus 15k.
Yeah.
So Sekie is going to be what, 35k on the restand? Because 15, 25, 35 plus triggers.
But it's like, do you want to commit the soul? Probably not, right?
You might have no option though. I don't think that hand survives another push down.
Yeah, but I mean, it might just be swing Sekie.
Swing Vanguard, just vanilla swing.
Okay.
I think he's making that calculation. He goes, no, next turn I'm just going all out.
I mean, he's low enough that...
Because I think his hand survives a turn, but I don't think his hand kills on another turn. So I think he has to keep the Sekie for like a massive turn, where he guards his whole turn, replenishes all his hand, and then goes in again. I wonder if that's maybe his game plan. So like he can spend this turn guarding everything effectively, and then next turn drop double Sekie, go into the correct stride, go. Because right now he doesn't even have stride fodder. So as things stand, next turn he can't click stride. He has PG and grade 2, which will both be burnt this turn, most likely. And then the onus is on him to pull a grade 2, so maybe he's in a position where he goes, look, if everything hits the wall, at least I can stride one more time.
Okay, well he can at least do it next turn. Definitely.
Yeah, definitely do it.
Definitely has more next turn.
But the thing is, when you have a hand with so many triggers, like I think Anthony's expecting to check blanks, so I think he's just trying to force those PGs out now so that they can't do it later.
Yeah.
Because realistically, like, no triggers winning him this game right now, so I think it's a case of just like psychic, because we know Anthony's hands are full of triggers, but Cyril doesn't, which means Cyril can be in a position where he thinks Anthony's deck's half triggers, maybe he's just about to start checking him. Anthony can be pretty confident that's not going to happen, but it's all about, really here, it's all about the image that Anthony portrays in Cyril's head. So if you can get him to burn those PGs, even though the odds of triggers are super low, that doesn't really matter because the PG's now gone, right?
But I feel like if you want to go down that line, committing a Sekie tells that more that your deck has triggers.
True, maybe. But maybe they're also expecting you to do nothing because it's a ladder turn, right? And you're just trying to go all out.
Sure. Wait. No strike. Is swing back. Huh?
What's this? No stride swing?
Yeah.
Maybe his hand is also all triggers. Except, unlike Anthony, his triggers are just better. First check. Second check.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. That's a pretty good.
Let me check his PG.
Now, unironically, Cyril's in a really rough position. Because this would have been his turn to try and climb back and push.
Yes, to actually like do something. Especially with no ladder active. It's saying cool one from drop, dominate it, go. You know? Getting the like.
Is that thing's going to go to 5? Just trying to sense it's like suss it out. He goes 1 to 3, maybe the rewrite. Oh, he might rewrite discard so he has full soul.
Rewrite this.
Because he's draft check 2, sure.
Yes, you would also need to like commit.
Because like the full turn is 5
You also want to commit a crit to the board so that you can do double Sekie or like 4 Sekie procs.
Yeah. But you need one more for the Mukura.
Yes, but you don't need CB for this line.
You don't, but I think he wants to keep the hand so that like if he doesn't kill on this,
so when he's committing, yes, for the commit.
Because the odds are he doesn't rig that hand in 1 turn, but maybe he does in 2. And if he has lava by the end of it.
The only problem is he needs another. No, he's yes.
Huh?
He needs because if he's not killing on this turn, he needs to kill next turn.
Sure.
And killing next turn requires another Mukura, which you do not have access to with this position. If you rewrite.
Yeah, you're right.
So.
Yeah, no. Once we realize like no, he doesn't. He needs 2 turns, and he doesn't need the second one no matter what. Yeah, double Sekie gonna come down here.
Is still very strong though.
Yeah.
We do have 3 souls, so we can still like proc 1.
I think you still proc twice. You just proc them
double crit here
Yeah,
as
possibly.
boosters to swing both
Oh,
ladder.
no, that's huge.
Soul.
That's
That's a soul. And the crit is also huge.
forget that soul. That means that Cyril's turn is nothing.
Yes. No, but I'm saying this is also soul for restarts, right? It means we're forced to commit one less crit than otherwise.
That's so massive. That's actually massive. I think I might actually win Anthony the game.
Actually, it also means that we don't need to commit crits at all. We can commit a Shenri here.
Yeah. Shenri won't go to soul. He has
So
2 ray guards.
we played ladder.
Oh, we did. Oh my god, we did. Yes.
Yes, which means that
Free.
this is a big turn.
So free. During this roll, you call a crit. Yeah, just to make the Shenri hit a number. Yeah, and you're just setting up the next. I think with your
Oh,
soul.
I don't think you need to commit both. Unless you're like thinking about the next turn as well, and you think your hand is healthy enough to still survive the nothing time that is coming.
Is there a world where you go like crit, and you go like crit gives power to the crit gives power to the Shenri?
No, I don't think that matters for your lines. It doesn't matter for your numbers at all.
Wait, it does.
The 2K does not matter.
Yes, it does, because those triggers are full.
The trigger does not matter for the Shenri column, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, it does.
No, it doesn't.
Does it not?
Shenri's
Oh, it's
an
13.
8, yeah, because you're already
Sure.
like solid numbers,
Yeah,
right?
I'm so used to being behind 13 case. Yeah, you're right, you're right.
But crit to crit is fine.
Yeah.
And then, I don't know, the other crit can go literally anywhere.
Yeah.
It doesn't change numbers at all.
I think it's just solve for next time.
Wait, do you know what does change numbers though?
Huh.
Double crit to the same Sekio. That changes numbers.
Yeah, it does, yeah. So, yeah, that's probably the line then, right?
And then we're just, again, now we have enough soul as well for the next Mukuro.
Oh my god, Dex getting a little small now.
It's still big enough.
It is. No, it's still big. It's like getting small.
Yeah.
Because like we're looking at what, 15 cards, 10,
Well,
15 cards?
it's another 5 cards to hand at the end of this turn.
Yeah. 6 by the way, but yeah, because Shenri as well.
Yeah, sure. 6
So-
with Shenri, yeah.
Yeah. So that's 8 cards, 9 cards this turn total.
Yes. Including the ladder draw, yeah.
10 with the turn draw, so that's like insane. Like
So where
a
are we
fifth of
going?
your deck in one turn. That's
Where is
crazy.
this 2K going? Because this 2K will determine
The numbers for
the
this.
next
There we
2K,
go, he
yeah,
gets
it's
it.
going to
He
the
gets
2K.
it. There we go, there we go. I don't know if I agree with the boost now. He has the
I
ladder
don't
install.
mind it.
Well, it's like more so you surely want on the restart, right? Oh, you forced it. Okay. You forced it out. I respect it. Oh,
We are
no
not
Shenri
using
prop?
Shenri. We're probably waiting for the Shenri for next turn, I guess.
Sure.
That would be my guess.
Sure. I guess maybe you're trying to deny their Shenris if any exist still. It's gonna be faster. Oh my god.
Huge.
Anthony, what are you? Wait, does the opponent no guard that?
It looked like it, yes.
Oh god. That's gotta be crit ban, surely.
And then powers.
Alright, second check, that's a heal. And
Heal
it goes
also,
off as well.
Yes. Heal is also very
Oh
important.
no, he's on 4
to, like,
now. He was on 5, he's on 4 now.
Yeah, the heal is very important for the turn coming up because it's less hand he needs to commit for guarding and more that he can just dump down to just go.
You know those are he heals again right now.
Yes.
And it goes straight down to 3 and like almost wins again on the spot.
So remember how we were saying that the time before Anthony should have been chasing the full race? I think here.
The Furry doesn't, I think.
No,
nothing
I'm
is
saying
dominated.
here. He should be chasing. He's Anthony Sekiers.
Like we know Anthony has 2 more, but he doesn't.
Yes, but just because we know it doesn't mean
Yeah,
that
exactly.
It's different here. If he moves for this turn anyway.
The thing I find really interesting with the New Game era, though, is like how much of this is a case of like knowing when to look at your opponent's hand and go, I don't kill this turn, but I have to apply enough pressure to kill next turn. I think that's like a massive skill in Vanguard that like a lot of new players
I
don't
think with
apply.
Anthony
Right.
being at 4, you need to chase these Sekiers down here because you're not really killing through that hand, but you want them to commit the resources to defend these Sekiers, assuming they don't have replacements. I think if they let one die, that kind of tells you they have
then
no
you redirect.
replacements, and then you change your focus. That's huge. and that comes again.
This is crazy.
I don't even know if we have
Just
a shield
takes
for
it.
this one.
Just
One
takes it.
damage left. Yeah,
And that's going to be game. And Anthony is going to take the tournament, defeating Cyril in the grand finals and earning himself a sponsored invite to the World Championships.
Very well deserved as well. Played
that was
that
a
game
really good game.
very well. Going from that point when they were pushed all the way to 5, being able to find those angles to come back in, was very impressive.
Yeah, really, really good game. Again, like Nui is one of those decks where like the deck gets hit, we're like, oh, it's finished, it's done. Like the Nui's gone. Or at least that was like I suppose the hope, because like the deck was dominating for a
kind of
while.
like the mindset of like maybe this is enough for Nui to go away. But the Nui plays, they just find ways around it.
Nui finds a way every time. But I want to say, obviously, a huge congratulations to Anthony Howe for winning, for Sarah for qualifying Worlds, and we don't know who the third place is yet, but whoever they are, congratulations to them as well. And so we're probably going to start winding down so we can recover, because we are gone.
Tired.
But
it's been a long day.
We're going to be back tomorrow at about 10 a.m. or I think that's 9 a.m. UK time, 4 a.m. EST? No, 5 a.m. EST. Sounds about right. 4 a.m. EST? 4 a.m. EST. Guys, we'll be on the YouTube again. Unfortunately, Twitch is causing us a bit of problems at the venue, but YouTube seems to be running fine. So guys, stay tuned here. Stay tuned follow us on Twitter to make sure you know when we go live at Twitter, and it's EchoCBZ. So guys, thank you again to Ben for joining me for Top Cut. Sorry for getting a game lost.
And what happened tomorrow?
Real. But guys, stay safe, take care. Tune in tomorrow at 10 a.m. European time, and we'll see you then. Bye guys.
All right.
Woo!